Hey YouTube, sorry my video was frozen at the beginning for a little bit as usual. I have just gotten out of the shower, freshly cleansed my face. I moisturized with castor oil and then I went and primed my skin with my favorite primer, which is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I love this, I need to get more. So that is all that is on my face. And today I'm doing a look that is inspired by NapturalElenore here on the YT, and that's also her name on Twitter and Instagram. She had this beautiful summer smoky eye look and it was just gorgeous, and I want to try and recreate it on the deeper, darker complected skin tone that I have. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to be using a few new things. I went to Sephora for my first time. Well, my first time buying something at Sephora was on Friday, and I got one of these, the original beauty blender, and I got one for my sister because it's my sister's 18th birthday tomorrow, so I got her one. This is what it looks like when you get it. Before it's wet, it comes in this little packaging. And yes, it's $20, but my sister's really getting into makeup, and I think she'll really enjoy this beauty blender sponge, and I got one for myself. Because you guys know that my Real Technique sponge was like dying and breaking apart, and I really wanted to get some more of those, but I decided to just go ahead and make the investment. So I'll be using that to blend out my foundation, and today I'm going to wear this Maybelline Superstay foundation in Cocoa. Which is an oldie but a goodie. So I'm just shaking that up. Is it coming out? Yeah, it is. Alright, so I've got some applied to my face. It's kind of running down over here. And so I'm just going to use this beauty blender to blend it out. So far, so good. And I'm using the fat end so I can get this done as quickly as possible. But this foundation is in the shade Cocoa, which is the darkest shade in this foundation. Which is great for my Bandcamp tan skin. It matches my body quite well. Try to get into the edges of your hair. Under your chin. Next to your ears. I'm going to apply a little bit more product to the left side of my face. But you can see in one application I have full coverage on this side, but this side it has a little bit more makeup than this side. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more to this side. Okay, yeah. But her look was just like a really nice shimmery, like kind of pinkish gold eyeshadow, kind of like my Amber Rush, my Moroccan Amber Rush video. Something similar to that, but like super neutral lips. It was just pretty, so I'm gonna try to recreate that. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use on the eyes. I have an idea though for how I can recreate that look. It was just super pretty, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. And she didn't have any winged eyeliner, which also really made me like the look, because y'all know I'm kind of anti winged eyeliner. I just don't have the time. And then usually it never comes out even. You know the eyeliner struggles. Alright, so I'm loving the sponge so far. It's doing an amazing job. No streaks, no nothing. Very even. And smooth. No complaints. My sister's gonna love this. It's gonna make her application of her foundation so much better. So that's how it's looking. This foundation, the Super Stay, is supposed to be a 24-hour wear, no transfer, microflex formula. I really do enjoy this foundation for summer when I want to look super glam, I guess you could say, or super flawless. Here goes a look at my skin. Moving on. I picked up something else at Sephora. I picked up 3 things. 2 beauty blenders, one for me, one for my sister. And I picked up something that has been raved about on the YT. And this is the Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder. It comes in this little box like this. It's my first time buying it. I used it once yesterday, and I honestly didn't like it, but I think it's because of the way I applied it. I applied it very light with a fluffy brush. Today I'm going to apply it how I normally apply my powders and see if that makes a difference. But I got it in the shade 218, which I color matched via watching other YouTubers who are in my skin tone range. So I'm going to use this to set my makeup. And I'll just show you what it looks like. So it comes like this. It's magnetic. The case is magnetic. And then it looks like this. And it has a mirror, and then it has the little plastic over the top, so you know it hasn't been used, and then the powder looks like that. And it also has a sponge underneath. So to apply this, I'm going to use, actually, let's set under my eyes first. And to set under my eyes, I wanted to use this Maybelline Fit Me powder in 355. This is the original formula of the powder, not the matte plus poreless powder. This is the original formula. And I'm going to use my beauty blender, or try to set under my eyes with this. And this is in the color Coconut, which is super duper light, which is why I'm going to use it to set underneath my eyes. To kind of highlight underneath my eyes subtly. And I'm using the pointed side for this. I'm going to set the top this way. You see the difference that makes. Now for the other side. course, you know me, the two sides probably won't be exactly the same. That's okay. I'm setting my eyelids with this powder as well. And that's what that is looking like. It's a nice little highlight underneath the eyes. And now I'm going to go in and set the rest of my face using the Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder in 218. Just like this. And I'm going to use this flat top powder brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to really press it into the skin. Whereas yesterday I just swept it across my skin using a very fluffy brush. My nose is running. Sorry guys for the sniffling. Y'all know how my nose is when I start to do my makeup. So this is already making a huge difference compared to how I applied it yesterday. And I'm doing a little bit of overlap with the under eye area, just so that it can blend seamlessly. But this powder is super light on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It almost feels like I'm not really putting anything on. But I'm literally just pressing it into the skin all over my face. Especially focusing where I get the most oil, which for me is my nose and my eyebrows. Not so much my forehead anymore, since I've been moisturizing with oil. But this week you can expect for videos a hair update and a hair update / routine, because I have a very strict routine, and a monthly favorites. I think those are the 2 videos I'm going to try and get out. And a haul, which I kind of did the Sephora part in this one. So this is my makeup look inspired by NapturalElenore and my little Sephora haul. I might just make a separate little haul video. If I do, it'll be really, really short. Like less than 7 minutes probably. Because I have a few things from the drugstore that I got. Alright. So I'm just making sure I got the perimeter. And that's what the skin looks like now. Yes, nice and matte. Beautiful. I'm loving it when I apply it like this. Next, what I'm going to do is go in and contour. I'm like looking, what am I going to use? And I'm going to use my Black Radiance Pressed Powder Enriched Mahogany. Y'all know I love this. And I think for today, I'm just going to contour my cheeks. I don't really feel like doing my forehead. We'll just let my forehead be. Did I say I'm using my BH Cosmetics 113 brush to do this? Alright, one cheek done. Now on to the other side. My coffee tastes so good this morning. It's like the perfect strength. I've kind of been getting away from like super duper sweet coffee. The older I get, the more bitter I like for my coffee to be. Maybe because I'm becoming more bitter. Just kidding. I'm not. I feel like I'm becoming a sweeter person actually. The older I get, the more sensitive and emotional. But not like in an overbearing way. It's just like, I don't know. Things just make me cry a lot easier. Like, my first day teaching the kindergartners, I almost cried because, like, how happy they were and, like, how receptive they were to me as an educator. And I was just like, this is so cute. I just seeing all their happy, smiling faces, like, makes me tear up sometimes. I'm like, whoa. What's going on, Cherise? I never used to be like that. Guess I'm just going through the changes. The changes. Alright, with whatever's left over, I'm just gonna apply that down here to the jaw. Now I'm just making sure both sides match. Kind of ish. Okay, whatever's left over on here, I'm just literally patting my forehead. Nothing special or fancy. Like so. Voila. And that is the foundation part. Now for highlight and blush today. NapturalElenore, her skin was very like just super flawless, and she had like a super strong highlight and contour going on, which I'm not really too much into that, but I am going to add a little bit of blush. If she was wearing blush, it was super natural. So the blush I'm going to wear today is from Black Radiance, and it's in the color Toasted Almond. It's one of their artisan color baked blushes. And this is just like a super natural looking blush on my skin tone. Just for some add color. You all know I love blush. I love blush, but I don't think it's necessary to buy every single pretty blush that I see. I feel like the colors I have are good enough. Because I have like 15 blushes. Or 15 blush colors. So I'm applying this to the apples of my cheek and then blending it up towards my hairline. And I'm also making sure that it mixes in with the contour. Just for some added color on the cheek. Sorry about my nose, y'all. And the sniffling. I'm putting back some of my products. And for highlight, I'm going to use another Black Radiance product. And this is their Artisan Color Baked Bronzer, and this is in Ginger Snap. I love this as a highlight on my skin. I think it looks awesome. So I use Black Radiance for blush, contour, and highlighting. And I use Maybelline for my primer and foundation. Where's the brush I like to use? I like organize my room so everything is not where it was in the last couple videos I did. Alright, so I'm taking this e.l.f. complexion brush, it's very fluffy, and I literally just brush some highlighter on the edge of it, and I literally just sweep it onto the skin. And this helps to like diffuse the highlight so that it's not one streaky line, which I am guilty of. But this makes it look more, I guess, natural, or like it's really coming from within. And it makes it easier to blend out. Oh, sorry, y'all can't see. But I'm getting my glow on today, and I'm just going to hit up all the spots I normally do. Around the eyebrow, over the eyelid, the tip of the nose, so y'all can see. The bridge of the nose. I'm just sweeping it across the bridge of my nose, like so. Cupid's bow. I just want to look good for you, Jesus. Yep, I'm getting ready to go to church. And with whatever's left over, I'm taking it onto the chin. And then I'm going to sweep across this area, right down here. And kind of with whatever's left over, I'm just going over my brows again and my forehead, just to kind of get those in place, which I'm not going to do brows and mascara on camera. Y'all know the usual deal. So that is the completed skin. Now onto the eyes. Her eyes are very, very, very simple and striking, which is why I think I really like the look. Alright. I keep switching mirrors and stuff. I'm trying to think what I'm going to use. Alright, let's begin. Let's begin with the crease. And for the crease, I'm going to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amazing palette. And I'm going to take the color Caramel, which is right here. I don't use it that much, but I'm going to use that to apply the crease. Her crease wasn't very... It was like there was a subtle difference in the crease color and the lid color. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over the lid and focus it in the crease. And if you hear some talking in the background, that's my roommate's not in my room, but the next room over. She's on the phone. Alright. I don't know if you can see that. It's very subtle. It has, it's very subtle. I don't even know if you guys can tell that I put on eyeshadow. That's what you want. You want something super subtle. Now what I'm going to do is take a little bit of Morocco, which y'all know is like my favorite for the crease. And I'm going to apply that, focusing on the outer part of the crease. Not dragging that all the way in. Oh, my computer's about to die. No, this look is about to be super pretty. Okay, let me get my charger real quick. Sorry, y'all. Alright, we're still in business. Like I was saying, I'm taking Morocco and focusing it on the outermost part of the crease. And dragging it in just a little bit. But really focusing on the outermost part. Do that on both sides. I don't even know what I'm going to wear with this makeup look. I always do my makeup first and then choose my clothes after. Alright, so that's what that should be looking like. And while we're here, go ahead and take that same Morocco color and apply it on the bottom lash line. I love this for the bottom lash line. I love the color Morocco so much. And I want to visit the place. Just go ahead and take that onto the bottom lash line. Really focus it on the outermost part of the bottom lash line. Like so. So that's what your eyes should be looking like. Right now. Now it's time for the star of the show. I'm going to take the color Glisten from the Amrezy palette. This color right here, which is kind of a shimmery pinkish gold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet my brush. And I'm going to use a concealer brush to apply this to my lid. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing this brush into my damp beauty blender to get it wet, but not too wet. So it has some moisture on it. And again, I'm taking the color Glisten, and I'm going to apply that to the lid. Using an e.l.f. concealer brush so I can really pack it on. like so. And I'm going in and kind of blending it into the crease using this brush, kind of feathering it out into the crease. Like so. And I'm going to use the same brush to apply this to the innermost corner of my eye and to the bottom 1/3. It's getting really long, but the eyes are basically done. So that's what that should look like. And I'm going to do the other eye now. Again, this is a damp concealer brush, which is really going to make the shadow pop on the eyes. I kind of start by doing kind of a cut crease at first. And then I go in and blend out the edges after I get it applied all over the lid. Like so. And I'm going in and kind of fraying it out. And I'm going to go in and go back and do the crease just a little bit using caramel, and then I'm done with the eyes. Well, except for mascara. She has really dramatic lashes, so I'm just going to build up my natural lashes using mascara as much as I can to recreate her look. I don't want to wear falsies. And I'm applying to the inner corner and the bottom 1/3 of my bottom lash line. I'm also applying it right next to the nose, this highlight color. To help open up my eyes. And with whatever's left over, I'm also going to drag a little bit of this onto the brow bone to highlight my brow bone. Like so. Now I'm going to go in and work on the crease a little bit. And then the eyeshadow and the face are done. Oh, I'll show you the lip color. She had like a very pretty nude pinkish lip. So I'm taking caramel from this Anastasia palette. And I'm just going in and blending everything together. In the crease. And then I'm going to apply just a little bit more of this glisten to the lid using a dry brush. I'm just going to press some more glisten on. But she doesn't give the same effect when it's dry. But I really just want my lids to glisten. Alright, so that is it for the eyes. I'm just blending just a little bit more. That's how the eyes look, except for mascara and brows. So let me show you the lip color, and then that completes this tutorial. You have to look at her video. I mean, not her video. Her picture on Instagram of this look, or go watch the video that she has on YouTube, because this look is so pretty. And I know it's going to look even better once I have eyebrows and mascara on. But again, it was inspired by NapturalElenore. It's just going to be so nice and just very soft and feminine. So lipstick. For lipstick, I'm going to put on MAC Polished Up. This is a nice nude. I call this one of my teacher lipsticks. This is actually the only MAC lipstick that I have, and this is one of their Luster lipsticks. And her lips are glossy. I'm actually going to go over this with a little bit of my Black Radiance Perfect Tone lip gloss in the color, I don't know, but it's like a pinkish color, just to add even more luster and shine. So that completes this tutorial of me recreating NapturalElenore's summer smoky makeup look. Go look it up so you can see, because it looks absolutely gorgeous on her. But I hope you enjoyed my twist and version of it. For the completed look with eyebrows and mascara, check out my Snapchat or my Instagram. I'm going to continue to get ready for church, but thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I love you all. I'm so happy that you are my subscribers and that you have made my channel grow and flourish beyond my wildest dreams. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube. This is so awkward.